many years ago, a young man stood alone on a railway platform. In his hand was a small bag containing everything he owned. In his heart was a dream bigger than the world around him. The station was crowded. People were rushing in every direction. Some knew exactly where they were going. Others looked lost. The young man watched train after train arrive and leave. Each train represented an opportunity. Some people boarded confidently. Others hesitated and missed their chance. As he stood there, an old man sitting nearby asked him, "Where are you going, son?" The young man smiled and replied, "I don't know exactly where. I only know that I want a better life." The old man nodded. "Then remember one thing. Life is like a train journey. Most people spend their entire lives waiting for the perfect train. But success belongs to those who are brave enough to board one." The young man didn't fully understand those words. A few minutes later, a train arrived. It wasn't perfect, luxurious, or even heading exactly where he wanted to go. But it was moving forward, so he stepped inside. The journey began. At first, everything felt exciting: new places, new people, and new opportunities. The future looked bright, but after some time, challenges appeared. The train entered dark tunnels and storms surrounded the tracks. Some passengers gave up and got off. Others complained constantly. Many blamed their circumstances instead of taking responsibility. The young man also considered quitting. Sometimes he missed home. Sometimes he doubted his decision. But whenever he thought about leaving, he remembered the old man's words, "Keep moving forward." So he stayed. Years passed and the train continued traveling. During the journey, he met many people. Some inspired him, some discouraged him. Some taught valuable lessons, and some betrayed him. Yet every person contributed something to his story. One day, he met a wealthy businessman and asked, "What is the secret of success?" The businessman replied, "Failure." The young man laughed, but the businessman continued, "Every success you see is standing on a mountain of failures nobody talks about." The young man thought deeply about those words. As time passed, he noticed that the people who achieved extraordinary things were not always the smartest, most talented, or luckiest. They were simply the ones who refused to stop when life became difficult. They kept going when others quit. They kept believing when others doubted. They kept working when others rested. The train journey continued. More stations came and went. At some stations, he lost people he cared about. At others, he discovered opportunities he never expected. Sometimes life gave him reasons to smile. Sometimes it gave him reasons to cry. But regardless of what happened, the train kept moving.
One evening, after many years, he noticed something surprising. The destination he had once dreamed about was finally visible. The success he had imagined for so long was right in front of him. The goals that once seemed impossible had become reality. He had achieved everything he wanted. Yet something felt different. When the train finally arrived, he stepped onto the platform and looked back. That's when he realized an important truth. The destination wasn't the best part, the journey was. The struggles had made him stronger. The failures had made him wiser. The setbacks had made him resilient. The challenges had shaped his character. The person who stepped off the train was completely different from the person who boarded it years ago. And that was the greatest reward of all. Success had changed his life, but the journey had changed him. Years later, he returned to the same station where everything had begun. There he saw another young dreamer standing alone with a small bag and a big dream. The young dreamer looked nervous, uncertain, and afraid just as he once had. He asked, "Why are you standing here?" The young dreamer replied, "I'm waiting for the perfect opportunity." The older man smiled and pointed toward a train preparing to leave. "There is no perfect opportunity," he said. "There is only the opportunity you decide to take." The people you admire today were once standing exactly where you are. They were scared, confused, and doubtful too. The difference is that they boarded the train anyway. The whistle blew. The train was ready to leave. The young dreamer looked at the train, then at the older man, and finally picked up his bag and stepped inside. As the train disappeared into the distance, the older man smiled. He knew a truth most people never learn: success is not reserved for the lucky, talented, or wealthy. Success belongs to those who keep moving forward when every reason in the world tells them to stop. If life feels difficult, if your goals seem far away, Or if nobody believes in your dreams, remember this: every successful person was once a beginner. Every champion was once unknown. Every expert was once inexperienced. Every winner was once struggling. Every extraordinary story started with one ordinary decision, the decision to keep going. Never underestimate the power of one more day, one more effort, one more attempt, and one more step forward. One day, the life you dream about today may become the life you are living, and you'll be grateful that you never gave up.